So I am recovering from my bite on my finger. You can see where him bit me. There's the other side. It is not as swollen and I can move it today. I still can't really feel it very much, but bites are a part of life with a bird, and especially with a bird with a beak as big as Furby's. I don't know how many of you know, but I have been writing a novella length memoir about Furby, and in it I include things like bites and parts of living with a cockatoo. I'm currently editing it, and I actually just got to this part today that I wanted to read to you all because it has to do basically with, well, not basically, it has to do with the bites. So this is just a section. This is also going to help me to hear it, to edit it. One undesirable behavior is the fact that birds will use their beak to bite without hesitation, sometimes without any rhyme or reason. And let me tell you, Furby's beak is no joke. Oh no, I moved the thingy.
Oh no.
God damn it.
Darn.
One undesirable behavior is the fact that birds will use their beak to bite without hesitation, sometimes without any rhyme or reason. And let me tell you, Furby's beak is no joke. An umbrella cockatoo's beak can exert a force of 350 to 400 pounds per square inch. For context, a human finger will break at 335 psi. Furby's beak was powerful, and I quickly learned to respect it. I also had to learn sometimes the hard way that the safest and most effective way to react... I also had to learn sometimes the hard way, the safest and most effective way to react when getting bitten by a parrot. It goes against every human instinct. Yelling, shrieking, or flailing about might feel like the natural response. After all, being bitten hurts. But in the world of parrots, that kind of dramatic reaction is basically a standing ovation. A bird sees all that noise and movement and thinks, wow, that was fun, let's do it again. What's painful to us is often wildly entertaining to them. Another common mistake is to yank your hand or arm away when a bird bites. Unfortunately, pulling away can actually make the injury worse. Parrots are called hookbills. Their beaks are hooked, and that results in a powerful grip, and pulling away can result in more tearing, bleeding, and even more serious damage. It's hard to override that fight or flight instinct in the moment, but staying calm truly makes a difference. Over time, I've developed a strategy that works well for Furby and me, but mostly me. It's even proven effective with other birds. A scarlet macaw at a pet store tried to intimidate me with his beak many years after I got Furby. The first and most important step is to stay composed. Most of the time, Furby doesn't mean to bite. The bites are accidental, a result of miscommunication, overstimulation, or being startled. They often seem to come as much of a surprise to him as they are to me. When that happens, he usually lets go right away, especially if I stay calm and don't escalate the situation. If he doesn't release immediately, I've found that gently pushing into the bite rather than pulling away encourages him to let go. It sounds counterintuitive, but it works. Once he's let go, I place him somewhere safe, usually in his cage or perch, and I take a moment to assess my damage, both emotional and physical. I think even the worst bite has hurt my feelings more than my physical body. After any bleeding has stopped and I've taken the time to calm down, I return to Furby and talk to him. Yes, talk to him. And believe it or not, it works. Furby understands that biting causes ouch, and he's surprisingly remorseful when he realizes he's hurt me. This is one of the many occasions where he uses his apologetic phrases appropriately. Things like, I'm sorry, or you all right? He watches my face carefully, his dark eyes pleading his case, and it's certainly hard to stay mad when a bird is clearly trying to make amends. As I'm writing this, I cannot feel my left pinky from a Furby bite that occurred yesterday when he got overexcited about a toy. It's not as swollen as it was, and I can finally move it, so I don't think there will be any permanent damage. I also have about 4 current bite scars up and down my arm, as we just finished one of the 2 hormonal seasons a year. Hormone season is just one of the many times I'm reminded of how intelligent, emotional, and complex parrots really are. Bites are a part of life with a cockatoo, but so are apologies, forgiveness, and learning how to better understand each other.